Hey, what's up, guys? We're hanging out in the Young Hollywood studio with Ed Skrein, Natalie Dormer, and Anthony Byrne. How's it going, guys?
Hi.
Great to be here.
Yep. I want to say, first of all, congrats on an amazing film. I loved it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Detective Inspector Oscar Mills, if I could just ask you a few questions. Did you know Miss Cavell?
We were neighbours. She was always kind to me.
So you didn't hear anything?
I know that you wonderfully acted in it, you directed it, I know you two co-wrote it. Where did this idea come from? Where did you get this story idea?
Well, we've always loved watching great thrillers.
And we were like, we love watching psychological thrillers, and we're like, where are the contemporary thrillers that are set in our city and make our city look how we know and love our city? And we wanted to really run with a three-dimensional, fleshed out, imperfect, female protagonist and give her a really interesting story.
Tell me about the research you guys both did to play your characters.
What research did you do to play a bad guy?
Yeah, who'd you hang out with? What'd you do?
Made some other movies.
I did a lot of research into it. I thought what was interesting about the characters and the dynamic and relationship between Sophia and Mark was that traditionally we see the characters, the unempowered characters, the support secondary characters such as Mark, as female characters usually. We're used to that. But
the love interest.
The love interest. But I've grown up and the most badass people I've known are women. And still the most badass people I'm surrounded by are women, and the badass men that I know are just propped up by badass women.
Yeah,
so
girl power.
for a film to represent that and to have a character like Sophia, who's so strong, and Nat's a force of nature in real life. You can feel it when she walks in the room, and you can see it on screen. That is an honor to be second fiddle to that force of nature, to that tidal wave, you know what I mean? So
checks in the post.
There you go.
Yeah. Thanks very much,
Yeah,
Skrein.
that's a great answer, right?
It was our dream when Ed came on board. Anthony and I had done a lot of research, a place called the Royal National Institute of Blind People in London. We talked to a lot of partially sighted and blind people. We tried to show as much respect and research as we could there. But ultimately what we wanted to make, was a thriller. It's a genre movie, and stylistically, and in the cut, that's what Anthony was aiming for. It's a thrill ride, but there's beautiful themes of family, identity, redemption, forgiveness of other people and yourself. In real life, people aren't just good or all bad. There's a greyness in there, and that's what we tried to do. We tried to make the characters real.
And now, obviously, you guys are each other's better half. Did you meet originally on Game of Thrones, and then you're like, hey, come join us on this awesome movie, or how did that get together?
We met for 20 minutes in a makeup trailer in Ouarzazate, which is in the middle of the desert
Yeah, we did.
in Morocco, which was pleasant but very brief. And then we met again after that, coming back from Comic-Con, right?
I'd actually seen Ed the day before, which I don't know if I told you. That's some
This is getting
Deadpool
weird.
thing. And
In San Diego.
I was like,
in San Diego.
yeah, I was like, Ed's here. I need to go talk to him, but I missed the opportunity. He was gone. And then we were back in LA for a few days, and then we flew out of LA, and we got into, I'm going to say it, first class, and we were the only 3 people in first class. And it was almost like Inception, where we'd bought out the plane, and to seduce Ed, and incept him on the plane back, and we started talking, but we didn't talk about the
We were
film.
like, this is the universe, man.
Because we're cooler than that.
This
so
is
we were like,
serendipity.
don't talk about the film.
Don't talk about the film.
Just
Don't pitch
get
the
to
film.
know him.
Don't pitch the film.
Bring
Don't
him
pitch
in.
the film.
On the way
so
to
cool.
the baggage, when we were picking up the bags, and now it all makes sense.
Slow burn.
It's like usual.
And when he was
usual
asleep,
suspect.
when he was asleep on the plane, I went over and I kept saying, "In darkness, Mark, you're gonna get a script." And
So
that's
say
how we
yes.
met.
Okay,
Yeah.
so see, I was like, okay, they must have just casually met on Game of Thrones, and I was going to ask you probably all secretly know who's going to be on the Iron Throne.
I do know.
And you know.
I do know.
I ain't got a clue. I hope it's one of the dragons. That would be awesome.
Nice call. Yes.
That'd be awesome.
Is that a metaphor?
No,
A Targaryen?
I haven't got a clue.
You don't know anything about Targaryens, do you, Ed?
No.